Welcome back. For the fifth time in the last 7 months, Germany's industrial production has fallen. Germany, in fact, has avoided a recession for the second time in the last 18 months. Caught between many cross currents, Germany is now looking at another recession possibility. So we have a multi-dimensional world. Whereas the US economy continues to do well, 225,000 jobs added in the month of January due to particularly warm weather in this normally cold time of the year. On the other hand, we have countries like Germany, industrial production falling, China affected by coronavirus, India slipping into or rather almost close to a recession. So different countries are behaving differently, and the stock markets are also expected to waver next week accordingly. Monday should be difficult, Tuesday could be good, and again we keep having alternative days of buying and selling, bullishness and bearishness, alternative days. And this is what the scenario seems to be for world stock markets next week. The week after that could be much more difficult and we'll see a lot of red. However, many things seem to be emanating which are causing these cross currents. There is a coronavirus scare. At the same time, Donald Trump has been acquitted of all the impeachment charges. So this has led to some sort of comfort that if President Trump comes back to power, then this could be pro stock market. And therefore, the US elections look to be more optimistic than ever before. In another piece of news, Tidjane Thiam has quit as the Credit Suisse CEO on spying charges. It is believed that one of the wealth management bosses was to join UBS and there was some spying done on him, whether he was poaching his colleagues to take them to UBS accordingly. Interesting scenario. And friends, Donald Trump has also been apoplectic about UK giving some sort of leeway to Huawei and allowing them to enter UK to create a 5G network. Now Donald Trump says that United States is going to encourage Nokia and Ericsson to create a 5G network and just to pressurize Huawei and China while it continues the US-China trade negotiations. Interesting piece of things happening in different parts of the world. In India, Delhi elections are due tomorrow. In a fierce exchange of words between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Gandhi believes that Narendra Modi is going to get brickbats and lathis, as he calls them, for not bothering about the unemployment situation in India. And he believes that within 6 months Narendra Modi will have a big problem and there will be lathis on his head for not doing anything about the unemployment problem in India. To which Prime Minister Modi believes that he is going to learn or rather do more of Surya Namaskars in the next 6 months to strengthen his back so he can take the lathis that may come after 6 months. Narendra Modi also goes to call his speech and the currents it was sending to Rahul Gandhi as a tube light. Well, fierce exchange of words between the two, and one hopes that the Delhi elections will be decider for the future of the city, which seems to be caught in many cross currents as well. The union budget was received rather poorly. The markets did realize that things could be a little better. As I have always mentioned, the middle of February could be rather difficult for stock markets across the globe, including the Indian stock markets. But before that, we could see shades of green and red concomitantly, and alternatively next week could be a rather roller coaster ride for stock markets. The government in its budget has taken many steps to increase the employment levels, particularly for engineers. The government is going to absorb many of them on many bases, such as trying to give them apprenticeship in many of the government institutions. At the same time, this generation of employment is not sufficient because it covers only the engineering discipline and not the medical and other parts, which we would have hoped the government. So government is lagging behind as far as generation of jobs. They are trying to increase the spread of next generation technologies, but as far as jobs is concerned, government seems to be lagging behind, and they better do something. Otherwise we are back to the pakora factor. We'll have more people, science graduates, commerce graduates. If they don't get jobs, they'll be selling pakoras on the street. So the budget has a little bit of color for everyone. At the same time, it's not done enough, I believe, to revive the economy completely. Yet a good job, and look forward to better tidings for the Indian economy. Although one will have to wait and see how whether there are any other factors and whether other global cross currents which can come and throw a spanner in the works. In the meanwhile, get ready for a roller coaster ride this week. Donald Trump's acquittal from the impeachment charge is definitely boosting the stock markets. At the same time, Donald Trump's apocalyptic fury with UK lawmakers for allowing Huawei to enter into the UK continent and develop a 5G network is going to throw another controversial picture, and it's going to create more sort of disagreements between the United States and United Kingdom. Against this backdrop, you will see the stock markets witness a roller coaster ride next week. After that, the week after, you should expect to see a lot of selling. So please be careful and lighten your positions by the end of the forthcoming week. Happy investing. Take care. Bye bye.